Doria Ragland allegedly has been a social worker at a mental health services clinic in Culver City since passing a licensing exam back in 2015. Now, royal fans pointed out that she was never a licensed mental health worker. She was applying for an associate clinical social worker, but the application was cancelled in 2021. The care home Doria is said to own doesn't exist. The address given on license application forms is for an attorney's office. She's a grifter and a real professional scam artist. Very obviously has passed on her skills and knowledge to her daughter. After several years of silence, Meghan Markle's mother pops up on the Netflix series, only to trash the royal family and the British people. In the first half of the second episode, Doria takes centre stage, saying she's now ready for a voice to be heard on the couple's story. What gives Doria Ragland the right to impose her American view onto the UK, a country that has nothing to do with her, supporting a lying, manipulating daughter and accusing the British people and the royal family of racism? Suddenly she has a voice? How much is she making out of this Netflix deal? Because like her daughter, Miss Ragland doesn't do anything for free. According to the author Tom Bauer, Doria was absent for a huge portion of her daughter's life. After the divorce, when Meghan was 2 years old, the couple separated and both had joint custody for a few years. When Meghan was 5 years old, Doria disappeared for 13 years. Meghan's father was given primary custody of his daughter. Thomas Markle paid every penny of Meghan's private education from early childhood, all through from primary school, high school and college. He also paid for private ballet, acting courses and a car, as well as all of her living expenses. He arranged for her to attend a 6-week course in the US Embassy in Buenos Aires. His brother was the ambassador there. Later, she went off to Madrid for 3 months. Daddy paid for that as well. Doria never attended any of her daughter's school events, plays, etc., but she did show up for one interview before Meghan's graduation. In the documentary, Meghan describes her mother as being quiet and classy, while Harry throws her father, Thomas Markle, under the bus, saying that his wife doesn't have a father. How awful. Samantha Markle describes living with Doria in her teens as being a mess. Her stepmother demanded that she clean the house. Often when she came home from school, sometimes with friends, she would find Doria sitting outside the front porch of the house, with a dressing gown on, smoking weed. She was also sleeping around with other men, and had pictures on the walls of women. Doria found it difficult to take care of her daughter, while her husband was working long hours as a lighting director to support his family. Doria Ragland is far from being classy. What would Meghan know about being classy? Both mother and daughter are like two peas in a pod, who've always grifted off others, and for the past 6 years have exploited the British royal family. Doria Ragland only comes out when Meghan needs to present her as being black. She's 50% mixed race. These two women have had a plan from the very beginning, with Meghan's pimp, Marcus Anderson.